This is episode 61, airing at 1 minute after 1 here on Wednesday, the 16th of September 2020. Welcome along to you and to wherever you may be watching around Australia and overseas. This is Barry Fear with you in the studio this afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to episode 61. Well, it's amazing how fast 60 episodes can be made. Well, this is the 61st episode of my videos on the Daily Wrap. Enough of me blabbing on about how many episodes I've done. So today we made a carrot cake and it smells absolutely delicious. So if you would like to make a carrot cake, ladies and gentlemen, then I suggest you get the oven cranked up and all your ingredients out, your mixing bowls and things like that. So what we put in a couple of eggs, some lactose free milk, some butter, some flour and some sugar and some grated up carrot. And like I've said, if you've got some carrots that need to be used up, use them up as well. And also we put a bit of lime juice to give it that tang, and some sultanas in as well to give it that nice plum flavour. I'm sure my outsider would like a slice of carrot cake right now. And we bake the cake in the oven for about 45 minutes. And I can tell you, when it came out of the oven, ladies and gentlemen, it was absolutely delicious and it smelled good. I'm going to be dreaming about this carrot cake all night afternoon and all through the night now. And I'm going to be taking some into St. Tides tomorrow for lunch. So, like I've just said, if you're in the mood for carrot cake, right now get your mixing bowls, your electric beaters, and all the ingredients that you need to make a delicious carrot cake, because I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you will love carrot cake. And that's what you do with carrots. Carrots are not just good even raw with the dip, but you can also turn carrots into something delicious, like that carrot cake, like I mentioned. And if you make a big cake, guys, you can even serve it up with afternoon afternoon tea and have it with a cup of tea or coffee, and make sure that you leave enough room, guys, for your dinner. And if you'd like to pop some homemade carrot cake into the kids' lunch boxes tomorrow, and you've got a, a lot of cake left over, then I suggest you pack some in the kids' lunch boxes tomorrow. And even if you've got some leftover cake, invite a friend around for a cup of tea or take some to work to share with your work colleagues, guys. Because cake is too good to waste. Why waste the homemade carrot cake when you've made it yourself and you know what's in it? So go on, make a carrot cake today or any day of the week and surprise your friends. Even look up a recipe for carrot cake right now and get cooking because carrots are too good to waste. So what you do is mix all your ingredients together, place all your ingredients in a cake tin, but make sure you grease the cake tin first with some butter so that the cake tin doesn't stick when you go to take the cake out. Because hey, there's nothing worse than a home cooked cake sticking in the pan when you have baked it in the oven. And that can be frustrating. Another thing you can use too, guys, is baking paper and line that in the bottom of your cake tin too, and then pour your mixture in and then bake the cake for 30 to 35 minutes or 40 to 45 minutes. And remember, guys, before you put anything in the oven, make sure that your oven is right at the right temperature before you put anything in, okay? And make sure that you have an oven-proof cake tin to go into your oven. Because if you put anything in the oven that is not oven-proof, guys, chances are the dish will crack. And before you take your baked goods out of the oven, wear oven mitts, guys, because the dish that you may be taking out of the oven may be super hot and you will burn yourself. And I am sure that you don't want to have an accident during cooking or whilst you are taking the cake out of the oven. And another thing whilst cooking, be careful of sharp knives and glass because glass and knives, guys, during cooking it doesn't mix. So safety comes first in the kitchen, not last. I'm sure my outsider would agree on this. And before you start to cook, wash your hands and put an apron on so that you don't get your nice, good, clean top dirty because, hey, there's nothing worse than cooking with a dirty shirt or a dirty apron. And remember, if you are handling foods, guys, wear gloves. And this is the most important thing if you are handling food, like carrots and things like that. And if you are chopping up things, look on the code for which is what. There should be a chart up on the kitchen wall. So don't just use the same board to chop things. Okay. Now cooking a cake is fun, but like I just said, before you start, have all your ingredients ready. If you are making a cake like a carrot cake, which is what we did today, okay, and make sure that all the ingredients are fresh. Make sure that you have enough of everything before you cook and follow the recipe on how much of everything you need, because if you're doubling up on everything, you need to double the ingredients on everything. And always make sure that you measure out everything. Don't assume that you know how many cups of flour you need, how much oil you need, how much sugar you need, how much baking soda, how many eggs, because when really the recipe may only require one egg and you put 3 eggs in. So before you start to mix your ingredients together, look on the recipe about how many eggs you need, how much flour you need, how much flour you need, how much sugar, how much milk, how much water, if there is any water in the recipe. And if you're making an icing for the cake, make sure you measure out how much icing sugar you need. Okay, and if you're making a chocolate icing for a chocolate cake, always make sure you don't have the icing too thick. Okay, and allow the icing to set. Okay, and never put hot icing on the cake. Okay, let the cake cool on the wire rack. I'm sure my offside would agree on this. Well, we hope that you've enjoyed episode 61 about carrot cake. And to close the show today, if you are in the mood for a carrot cake and you've got some spare carrots, then whip up a carrot cake to share with your friends and family. And it's an activity for the kids during the school holidays. And the school holidays are coming up. So on that note, guys, at 1:15, thanks for your company on episode 50 of 61 today. I nearly said 51, sorry about that. And I look forward to bringing you episode 50, episode 62, and the ingredients we put in again are flour, eggs, milk, my milk, of course, butter, flour, baking soda, you name it. We did it, and we put all the ingredients in the cake tin and baked it. And we also put sultanas in there. So go and make a carrot cake. I am sure that you and your family would love to have a carrot cake. And that's the end of episode 61. Episode 62 coming soon. So stay tuned. This has been Barry here at 17 minutes past 1 o'clock. Thanks for your company today, and we'll catch you next week on the show then. And we may even cook up something with potatoes next week. Who knows? So stay tuned. Episode 62 coming up very soon. And the time is 18 minutes past one, the 16th of the 9th, the 16th of the 9th, 2020, and happy birthday to TCN television station Channel 9. Happy birthday, Channel 9. And on that note, it's time for us to go and have some carrot cake now. So I'll see you next time for episode 62. And that episode again will be episode 62. Barry Fair for Oceana House Unit 5. Thanks for watching episode 61 on Carrot Cake. Have a good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Bye bye.